So welcome to this first edition, I should call it, of a new series called Entrepreneurs Rumble. So Rumble, as you know, is a word which just means having a little bit of a fight. We're not going to fight, but we'll try and see if we can get some interesting bits of news. My guest today is Azeeza Jalaludeen. And she's my first guest who's not an Indian. She's a Singaporean, though of Indian extraction or Indian origin. So welcome to the show, Azeeza.
Thank you.
And it's not very often that you see people who are launching something new in India, coming from another country.
Yes.
So just tell us what's it all about.
Okay, we're talking about Collaborate India. It's something of Indian origin. I mean, my organization is Shine, and we have an interesting background of entrepreneurs who are Indians, as well, of Indian origin, and then we have Indians who are from around the world. I mean, it's like born in India and brought up in India.
Okay, people of Indian origin. As
absolutely. And then we have a huge group of friends who are from US, China, Malaysia, Indonesia, Chinese as well.
So wherever the Indian rascals are hanging out, you've gone and got them.
Yes, we got them, as well as those who are non-Indians. We have them in our network as well. So Shine.
What keeps them together? Their interest in India or their interest in entrepreneurship?
Actually, it's their interest in their life mission of empowering people and empowering lives. So this network of friends that we have been gathered over the last 12 years.
Okay.
And at this moment, we are like come together. We have seen this light in India. And then from there, we have created an amazing team that has launched Collaborate India last year in India, Chennai. And with the founder and chairman, Bharati Raja Thangapalam. So we are working together towards a business mission in India.
Okay. So it's actually these people have come to you, or did you stumble upon them?
Well, actually, I've been in the journey of discovering myself and what I stand for. And I was a full-time housewife who was watching drama, serial, taking care of children. And then there came a point in time when I went to this program called Money and You. And it's from the Accelerated Business School. And the Money and You program is actually a mind-opening program. It's not a cause, and it's a network we belong to. So it's an international network. So by attending...
So do you have secret signs to recognize each other in a crowd?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
What
not
do you do?
signs.
Take out your wallet and show a $100 bill?
Not a sign, it's a language. Like we'll say like, are you speaking below the line? Like, that's a $2
there's a lot
statement.
of people like the Freemasons. They have secret handshakes.
No.
You haven't gone that far. No, and they have mysterious rituals where they drink.
Actually, we are quite open, because if you go into www.moneyandyou.com, you'll see all the names who are in the network. So it's not like a...
Okay. All right. No, I mean, in the sense that it's a formal organization. There is a joining process. There is a getting kicked out of it process and staying in it process. Everything is...
Yes, and it's a very free flow in that sense, because by attending the 3-day program, that's the first stage of our Accelerated Business School work. And Shine is partnering them in this journey of coming to India. So the main idea of this program that I attended 12 years ago is first stage of understanding our relationship with money, our relationship with business. Being a housewife, it was something new to me that I know. It actually started because I wanted to go and do multi-level marketing, And then it was like...
So let's be frank. You actually wanted to do MLM.
Yeah, what do you do? No, interestingly, because with some of the MLMs, they ask you to go and do this self-search for themselves. It's like you must grow yourself to grow your business. So then I got that motivation, and then one of my friends who has been asking me
But do you think this MLM is somewhat wicked in nature? I mean, they made it sound like a terrible thing these days.
Yes.
Is it bad?
We always say that, multi-level marketing, I mean, I've gotten through like the whole journey of understanding, and people always call me from all over the world. Are you Azeeza? Can I contact you for this multi-level? I'm like, okay, but the idea is actually for multi-level, it's very much a form of marketing technology, and that's it. If you know entrepreneurship, you know business, it's a network marketing technique. Multi-level marketing, it's just a form of business model. That's
I know, but somewhere there is
it's the people who make it different.
Yeah, but it has a little bit of a bad taste to the name.
Because that is what's very interesting asking this question, because fundamentally, when we look at business, you need to value add. We have a product or service that needs to go out there and you give service and value add with that product and service. And that's a real value add in business. Whereas when you do multi-level marketing, people look at it like a money-driven concept because the focus is, can I make you a millionaire? You can be a millionaire.
Yeah.
And
or sell this substandard goods and make it good, look good.
And now it's no longer a goods. There's a lot of what they call like money games where people just go out there and do that. Yeah. So the fundamental essence of a business is lost. And then so it becomes a struggle. Not that, a lot of entrepreneurs do talk about it like making money is their goal. And money is very, very important.
True.
However, as we do it in the Accelerated Business School or the masters we work with, we focus that money is a side effect of the value add we give to society.
So you manage to fool people into thinking that money is not important. It's second.
No, it is very important.
Oh, okay, it's not number one, but it's maybe number 1.1.
It is very important. It's equally as important as anything that you want to achieve in your life. Okay. Yeah, we are not belittling money.
In your country, in Singapore, is MLM frowned upon?
No.
Discouraged?
No. It is an open concept. People just do, and they have a body that kind of regulates it. So anybody who does something that people reports and then they get and then finish.
It's be like Amway selling toothpaste, but you're selling something within yourself.
No, all of it. They have Amway there too.
You do that. You do that also.
I don't do anything.
No, well, I mean, what I mean is Shine.
Like Shine. Shine doesn't do multi-level.
Yeah, what I mean is Amway sells products, some soap, some this, that, and the other. You're selling another program to improve people, but again through networking.
Are you talking about our program?
Yeah, your program.
Our program has got nothing to do multi-level marketing.
No, but I mean, agreed, not multi-level marketing, but you're marketing something which will bring people together.
Okay. You mean our business mission is actually a journey of 5 days that enrolls people to a network of international entrepreneurs and business people.
All right.
So it's got nothing to do with multi-level. It's nothing to do with networking like where you bring in people, you make money, nothing of that sort.
All right, folks, you heard it from her that her thing is not MLM. So let's get that out of the way. So when we come back, I'll find out what exactly is Shine involved in so that we can also get, get involved in the same thing. So let's get to the beginning, which is the right place to start. Everybody goes into these things actually completely by accident, because nobody really plans to go and join a course which somebody has announced in a newspaper. But you seem to have attended a course where somebody came up there and said something that inspired you.
Yes.
Okay, what the hell was that?
Okay, so when I attended Money and You program, being Chinese educated, I happened to attend the Chinese Money and You. I had 100 people.
What's the Chinese word for money?
Money Tian. And my Chinese name is Aisha.
Aisha, okay. All right, it all fits in.
Yes, Tian is money, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you read about this in our newspaper?
No, actually it was introduced to me by my friend. Most of us go to these programs, especially Money and You, through word of mouth. It's been around for 35 years in the world. About 100,000 graduates.
I think it's a well-kept secret because even I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, so it's very interesting. Because people have come from India to attend the program outside India, but nobody has gone, come to India to conduct it.
All right.
And so that's a very interesting. So when I attended it in 2002, I was actually, like I said, a housewife, and my friend recommended. He was literally after me, he said, Azeeza, this will change your life, for 3 years. And I was like,
and she was part of it.
He was already doing it, and he was promoting it. Mm-hmm. And so when he approached me, I've been saying no until this time when I felt like, hey, I should get myself all geared up for some business knowledge and all this stuff. So then when I went for the program, with 99 others who are Chinese, this one Indian lady with all this stuff sitting down there, I was asking myself, what am I here for? What have I got to bring back to my people?
Yeah.
So when I was going through the program and being a housewife, it was something, the program is full of games. Okay. And some of the games, I don't even understand what it is, because there's some business games researched in Harvard University, 5 PhD written on it, and a housewife is you've been all muddled up.
Is it going to help me or not?
Not only that, you don't even understand
what
the
am
game.
I doing here?
So at those days, even right now, some of the programs, they open it up to everybody to attend. They don't ask you you have a business, you can be student, anybody. So those were at that time. When we coming to India, it's only for entrepreneurs. I'll come to that shortly.
Yeah.
So for myself, when I sat there and I was like, what do I bring back? Why am I here for? And as I went through the program, at the end of the session, I just got it. I got one business idea, which was different from multi-level marketing.
So what, it just flashed in your head just like that while you were listening to this guy on the stage?
Yes, it was like, what can I do? What can I do? I was keep asking that question. What is my niche? What is so special about me? So yeah, I speak Chinese. So I went out there. I created a program all by myself called Conversational Mandarin for non-Chinese. So I teach Mandarin in Tamil and the local language, like they are Malay or Tamil.
Okay.
I actually teach them with our accent, like when you say certain words, they sound like this word in Tamil.
Okay.
Like that, or in this word in Arabic or Malay, so they can relate to it easily. So, and within 8 hours, I earned back the money I invested. How do you
manage that? You roped other people in for other courses and you charged them for it? Or
I charged them for teaching
to attend your class?
Yes, and it's not the normal class. Normally for Mandarin courses, there's a lot happening. They charge like $50 for a 3 months or 4 months class.
Okay.
I charged $300 for 6 lessons. And I got in 8 hours, I covered my course, not only one student, a class, a batch of students.
So they must have been really comfortable and looking forward to somebody like you. You must have been like their answer to their prayers. Can I speak Mandarin and Chinese or Mandarin, Tamil?
Yes.
And you just popped up.
Yeah.
And the other people in the course, they were other first-timers like you?
Yes. In fact, every program, there's a batch of anywhere between 100 to 300 people.
Okay.
And in Chinese, they are running it very aggressively. They have 27 programs every year. Like this year, they have lined up 27 programs. And and they're different groups. But for the Chinese, it's all entrepreneurs.
Okay.
And in those days, a lot of them were entrepreneurs.
The Chinese are natural entrepreneurs, aren't they?
Yeah, something, the word 生意 in Chinese means business.
Okay.
And this is a very interesting thing. 生意.
If you were to spell it in English, what would it be?
S-H-E-N-G.
Sheng.
生意.
Sheng-yi. All right.
Yeah, so the tone. So 生意 is business. And Chinese characters are by itself.
Yes.
生 is life.
Okay.
As in creation.
Yeah.
生活 life. Okay? 意识 is meaning. 意.
Oh.
When you put it together, it actually means creating a life with meaning.
Okay.
So if you languaging in life is everything. So when you look at, if you see someone like a Chinese, every time they're doing it work, they're always in business and it's always talking about business.
Yeah, they're involved in
Do they have life of their own? People sometimes look at it, but they have actually created a meaningful life for themselves when they're doing business. And if you notice, a lot of entrepreneurs, even in India or anywhere in the world, a lot of them absorb in their business, are actually living a meaningful life. And it's just because the word business, like transaction, even in other languages, it means transaction. Yeah. So we kind of move away from that fact. Yeah.
So the other people who were with you, what were their backgrounds? I mean, you were a housewife, but
there was a mixture.
Yeah, there was some professionals there too.
Yes, professionals. A lot of working people, business people were there, but I was not able. What do I do with you?
But maybe dissatisfied businessmen, dissatisfied employees, maybe.
That is one part. But very important is not dissatisfied business people, but people who want to take their work to the next level, their life, be it relationship, be it money, be it anything.
So,
but many of the people get attracted because it's money and
and then the same thing actually happens in this Amway lot also. You become a diamond and a sapphire and emerald, and I don't know which one is higher than the other.
Keep talking about multi.
But because that always rings me. You got to bring in people, otherwise it doesn't work if it's just you alone. Yes. No matter how hard you try.
No, it's not about me trying. Actually, this whole work has already been established and added for the last. Not only money and you. I'm talking about our business mission.
Okay.
What we are embarking on to do, the Shine mission, is a lot about bring about global prosperity.
Okay.
When entrepreneurs come together, this hierarchy where there's a grassroots level, and then there's the nation leaders. Yeah. They all do their job, and this whole group of entrepreneurs who literally mind their own business and they don't know how to come together. So you see everyone living their life individually, but that's where the energy is. That's where the real work is being done. And then, they provide jobs and they do whatever else with the national leaders. So we want to empower this group of people. Okay. And all the work that Shine do and the business mission is about that we are putting up in India, is to empower a group of enlightened and conscious entrepreneurs coming together. So when they come together, there is going to be miracle. There is miracle already happening. We're going to demonstrate that. When people come in, they will be experiencing this. Yeah.
Okay. So the word empower, being bandied about like crazy. I mean, I hear empowering women, empowering LGBT community, empowering everybody on earth. So let's see, what do they do to empower you so that you come out of that session all fired up and say, I'm ready to become an entrepreneur. Let's find that. So, Azeeza, the critical question out of all this, what is the meaning of the word empower? Like we said, what do you mean you will do?
Okay. So when we say empower, is giving back the power of an individual to themselves. Right?
Maybe M power for money power.
EM. Yeah. So, but actually the reality is a lot of us have not recognized our individual potential. And when we attend any programs or a lot of times people who attend causes, they get, just now you said, all fired up. That's not empowerment.
Okay.
That is just motivation that can inflate, you can put and it can go off anytime. So what we do at an empowerment space is that it's a certain level of transformation taking place internally.
Okay.
And this internal transformation can happen naturally too. There's two ways people can get transformed. One is when they go through a lot of experience. It could be like hard knocks. We call it a school of hard knocks. And a lot of business people go that way, the hard way of going through experiences. Or you can go through transformation programs that can create those scenarios to help you to become effective in the way you do your business. So just now, like what you asked, who are the people that we connect with? We don't want new entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Right now. Right now.
All right.
What we are looking for is the first group of 200 entrepreneurs in India who will be joining hands with our about 50 to 100 entrepreneurs coming from overseas to meet them, to connect with them, and also probably create some funding.
Both a group of people who already have a smart idea, who have sort of figured out something in their brain.
Already doing it.
All right. You just want to take them to the next level.
Yes. So it's because a lot of people we notice, like me being in the business, just now I told you I conducted Chinese programs, right? That's only one part. After that, I moved on and I've been doing a lot of research and working with Indian entrepreneurs and professionals in Malaysia, Singapore, and India. We found what are the missing links that we have and what is it that we need to go out there and what we can do together. All these aspects is very important. So what we are doing right now is creating this business mission to fill in the missing links for them. So most of the people want funding, and most of the people want connection.
And knowledge too, I suppose?
That is probably the last thing that we'll pay for. Okay? So right at this moment, the cash and the connection is what we are very excited about having to offer. It's just that we are saying you need to be on the same mindset. In the global mindset.
So you mean that it's almost like some venture capitalists out there looking to help other people.
Absolutely.
They're coming with the required skills and the money.
Yes, absolutely. And we have a group of us, not only from the Accelerated Business School, but we also have a group of friends from the Miracles of Capital Network. This is the two organizations that has been creating a lot of waves in Asia. And they not only have the expertise, but also the cash and the network. So anyone who's part of the business mission can, after the program, after the session, the 5 days, can come and visit us in other countries at no edit. I mean, you travel for your own, pay for your own accommodation, and you come and attend for free any of our networking sessions. Any future programs done in Singapore, Malaysia, India,
you're
China,
welcome to go
anywhere, China, Taiwan, Indonesia, Hong Kong, USA, Australia, Canada. We have it in all these countries at this moment. So wherever it's happening, you can just buy your flight ticket and your accommodation. You pay for yourself. You go there, you put up your brochures and share with people what you do. Free of charge.
It's almost like an exchange of ideas and labor too.
Yes.
I can do this. Would you need something like that?
Yeah, and there's a lot of collaboration, a lot of networking, a lot of business expansion.
Isn't that what trade bodies are supposed to do in each country? You
have
the
they already do it.
Trade promotion or the Indian...
They do that, and it's just that now the crunch of it is that a lot of trade missions are happening. There is no alignment and empowerment in that sessions. It's just like, I match you, you have this, I have that. What is the background? Of course, there's some kind of credential, but there are certain rules of the game that we don't know. You know, the lingo and the familiarity that is needed.
How to find your way through the system.
How do you collaborate? Yes, how do you collaborate? How do you come up from the scarcity mindset to the abundance mindset, that there is more in the world. All these things is a certain mindset that's needed for global expansion and global prosperity.
So in these courses, do the participants, or rather the delegates, if you want to call them that,
yes,
do they ever get up on stage and recount their experiences, or is it just top down too?
Oh no, it's not even, there's no PowerPoints in the program.
Thank God.
Yeah, there are no PowerPoints. There's only visuals and games.
Microsoft must be hating you.
Yeah. Okay.
No PowerPoint. Okay.
Yeah, but that's our accelerated learning, whole brain learning technique. So you actually get embodied in the experience, and later you can come back to review it, because there's so many things to learn. Probably you'll get only 20% the first time, and you can come back and review for free for the rest of your life. Okay. And play games with us.
So these people, do they ever revert back to you saying that, listen, thanks to your program, I ended up doing this? You have...
Absolutely. We have 100,000 graduates globally. If you go to moneyandyou.com, you will see all the lists of graduates who have come from Money and You and the Accelerated Business School. And that is the one of the work that's coming in with us for the business mission. And if you go to Miracles of Capital, MOC CEO Club, you'll see our network of Chinese CEOs. So interestingly, these two platforms have never been to India. So Shine is able to bring them to the platform at this
So
juncture.
is there any governmental support for what you're doing?
Actually, in Singapore, we are speaking to the chambers, where they are inviting their members to attend with us. Okay. We already have, and in Malaysia, we have networks there. So both Malaysia and Singapore, we are working together. Two different government bodies are collaborating with us to bring the...
So what's the field you see a prospect, a future in, for collaborations between your people in Shine and the people you hope to discover in India?
Well,
which would be the field?
First of all, I don't want to use my people and your people.
Okay.
Because it's
so
about
let's call it our people.
Our people.
Okay.
How do we bring our people together, man?
So what field do you see the maximum potential? I mean, somebody might say education, somebody might say in being running mechanical workshops. I mean,
so it depends on what is. We don't force anyone to any business models. So we are actually at the business mission. We're going to, after the program, so-called the alignment, we're actually going to give space for different industries and connect those people. Before the program, that they need to go through some.
I think that's important.
Yeah, they go through some basic questionnaires where we will do the matching on that day. And when the matching is done, it's going to be different from ever before, because they have gone through a series of discovery for themselves, how clear they are in their direction.
A little bit of a double Chinese matrimony.com.
Something like that. Yes.
But in a business sense.
Yes, absolutely. Not only Chinese. We're talking at US people. We have a good group of US friends, centers of influence coming. Okay. So if you meet, let's say we have 50 people or 100 people from overseas coming, they probably represent a group of entrepreneurs back in whatever country they come from. So it's going to be an awesome connection. And like what you said, what do we want at the end of the day for this, the outcome is to have a lot of new collaborations taking place that is going to create a lot of ripple effects. We call it precession in our language, or in the language of Money and You.
School.
Business school. Yes, that's right. It's precession, ripple effect. And this side effect is going to cause a lot of differences in the way we do our work. For example, I just give you a very quick one before we round this up, is that when we have, let's say, education program, okay, so we are bringing in this training network, and we have a whole bunch of trainers here. It's not about bringing in overseas people and just showing them and then making their money and going back. No, we are creating another batch of local entrepreneurs who are trainers and speakers and entrepreneurs in like transformation leaders, we call them.
Spread the good word.
And make money from it, okay? Let's be serious about this.
Yes.
Remember, money is very important. So we're looking at a proper career model being created out for business people to grow in the arena. This is just one example, and that we have so many other career development paths being done up for this program. So business mission is actually something that is very close to our heart. It's just the beginning. We have a lot of tourism development.
When do you propose to start?
It's June 11th to the 15th.
All right. We couldn't have had a more appropriate time than to do it now, so that you're ready for whatever happens in June.
Yes.
So Azeeza, it's been lovely talking to you.
Yes.
And I hope you come out here and create 100,000 of us businessmen in India.
We are going to do it together.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.